The next thing we need to understand when playing the game of American Mahjong is how to read this crazy card. And there are several out there, and it depends what your group likes to play. But I generally play the National Mahjong League's current year card. So right now that means we're using the 2026 card, but there are older cards you can use. There are other varieties of cards. So it just sort of depends on who you're playing with. And these cards are broken up into sections. So there's a section of like 2, 4, 6, 8. There's a section of any like numbers. There's a section of 2026, etc. So when you're looking at your tiles, you're going to decide what you have the most of, and then you need to decide which of these hands might be best for you to play with the tiles that you were given. There's some confusing parts about reading this card. For one, there are multiple colors on the card, and then there's a few letters you need to understand. So when you see the letter F on one of these hands, that means that's a flower. If you see the letter D on one of these, it means that you're going to be playing a dragon, and it will tell you if it's the matching suit dragon or if a different dragon is needed. So D means dragon, F means flower, and then you're also going to see W, E, N, and S, or news, and that's for each wind. So it'll tell you which wind you might need. Now, the next thing you need to understand is that these sets or hands of Mahjong will also be in like little sections. So if you see a tile by itself, that's a single tile. If there's 2 tiles right next to each other in the explanation, that's a pair. If there's 3, it's something called a pung. And if there's 4 of a tile, that is a kong. And then there's also a section called quints, and that's going to mean you're going to have 5 of one tile. You're going to need a joker for that. We'll get to that at another time. Just know that that means there's 5. So when you see those, you'll see sometimes there are different colors on the card. If you see all the same color, so flower 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however it is, that line, and it's all one color, it's also going to say all to the side, all one suit. So that means that you're going to use only crack, only dots, only bams. And if there's a dragon, it will either say of the same suit, so it'll be the same color, or if the dragons are a different color than the rest of the letters in that line, it's usually going to mean it needs to be of a different suit. So all your numbers might need to be, let's say they're bamboo, and then you would need like a red cracked dragon, something to, or like a soap from the dots, etc. What's kind of confusing is you'll see when they're trying to show you that there's different suits required. So